So I was judging a USAPL powerlifting meet about last week, and apparently it is difficult to understand what constitutes a good bench and a good deadlift. So I am going to go ahead and clarify what I am seeing as to be one of the most common issues found specifically in the deadlift in this video. In the future, we'll go ahead and do another video that discusses the bench as well and what people were getting upset for red lights for. But in this specific video, we're going to go over the deadlift. So here we go.
So the main piece that we're looking at here is this top portion. So make sure we look at those knees. They are completely straight or, as the rulebook says, locked out. So in order to do that, we're going to come back around here. I want to make sure that I also look at where my shoulders sit. If I lean too far back, I'm going to end up pushing my knees forward and then unable to lock out that movement correctly.
This common fault is easily corrected by flexing the glutes. If I'm able to contract or squeeze my glutes as hard as I can, then I'm going to end up having a locked out position of both my hips and my knees. A common misconception is that I understand when it's heavy, we want to continue to move backwards and think that I'm going to continue to make progress to the lockout, but in reality, my center of gravity becomes so off put that my knees now need to push forward in order to maintain balance over the center of gravity. So, the rule book says lock out your knees. So, this is how to do it. Stop not doing it. It is a simple mistake that should not be accepted. We see this very often on social media. And when we're showing up to a meet, this is not the day that we're just at the gym. This is a day where our goal is to follow the rules that we have signed up for once we have made payment to that specific governing body to say, these are the things that I acknowledge that I will abide by while on the platform. Read the rulebook. The rulebook says all positions need to be locked out. If your knees are not locked out, you will receive a red light from a judge. There are also judges who let this slide. They see this commonly done in the gym. People are posting all of this stuff on social media, so it becomes commonplace. The point of showing up to a meet is to have a display of the movement in its most beautiful form. Allowing subpar performance does not stop at just the movement itself. We want to hold ourselves, all of ourselves, and we should hold all of ourselves to the highest standard of performance. Even if not the highest standard, just follow the rulebook. It's not that hard. Squeeze your glutes, finish the movement, and lift the way you're supposed to. Thank you, and I hope this helps. Cheerio! Oh yeah, and if you find this video useful, make sure you go ahead and like, share, subscribe, share with somebody you think might have some issues with the top end of their deadlift and their lockouts. Doing things like this will continue to help fix what they have going on, or maybe it just helps you. Either way, make sure you guys go ahead and click down below, share, like, subscribe. Also, go check out the podcast. We got tons of episodes on education, powerlifting, different sport topics, and how you can continue to improve yourself as a human being existing in this world. Thank you, and cheers.